सबको मेरा नमस्कार. This is International Master and FIDE Senior Trainer Sekhar Sahu welcomes you on behalf of Sports Authority of Gujarat and Gujarat State Chess Association to this intermediate training session. I will be covering some opposite color bishop endgame, also opposite color middle games. Middle game where opposite color bishop play a decisive role, and some opposite color bishop and maybe one or two knight and bishop endgame. So let us have a look at this position. Bishops of opposite color looks like a draw, but white has a winning plan. I think I have done a similar concept, but not the exact same position. So white to play and win. Please find out the plan. Hello, Devars, Ramakrishna, Parvat Thakkar, Diwan Vishal Shah, Bassal Parikh, Om Desai, Suresh Bhai Chawda. All good morning. Swam Das. Find out the plan. What's the plan? If you remember the tips I gave you, opposite color bishop endgame, the king plays a decisive role. Because bishop is now dark square, all white squares, the king has to take part. Now, another thing is you have to create pass pawn on two different wings or two pass pawns. The bishop is occupied for one pass pawn. Advanced pass pawn, the bishop is tied down. So, white has to create another pass pawn. Another pass pawn. So, how do you do that? Hello, Virabhadra Singh. In endgame, it is not a puzzle, it's a plan. Method of playing. You need to find the correct plan to create another pass. How do you do that? Can somebody suggest a plan? Mahidoshi, good morning. Okay, you need to better tell me a plan. Another 2 minutes. Unless you create another second pass pawn, white can do nothing. All right. Now I will have to tell the second pass pawn is created. I will attack the. You cannot give me. Suppose you take the pawn, he will take, and next I am going to throw this pawn and then capture. A pass pawn will be created. A second pass pawn will be created. I am going to now concede. I will give the pawn and capture the h5 and then second pass pawn. So he has to play king only move. Only move. But then I come here. The point is now white wants to make this break. Whichever way you will do, if you capture, I will play h5. If you capture this way, I will play this. And if you capture this, I will play. Create a pass pawn at any cost. So he will hold on for a while. Maybe. Now maybe I will hold it. This is necessary because the h person. So you have to play bf2. Now it is a zugzwang. Suppose you come here. Now I will play pawn push. The bishop cannot take. So let him say here. Now I will play pawn push. Now I want to capture, but you have to take care. That is why bishop f2 was played. And will run to zugzwang. And it will run to zugzwang. Suppose you come here. Now maybe here I should queen this pawn. Still this is not correct move because still he can play here. Can he? No, this is not possible because bishop takes pawn post, they still win. But maybe this I play Carcassonne move, and then I play maybe here bishop here or here, maybe here, and I win the pawn. Okay, I can take this. There is no harm here. So this is a pass pawn has been created. This is the whole idea. Now let us say now he pushes bishop f3, bf2, king g7. Now g4. Now he takes other way. I mean he takes other way. Now we push this pawn. He has to take, and now king into pawn should win the game. A second pass pawn has come. It should win easily. Now if you wait, I'm going to come here. You wait, I will push the pawn, and gradually I will make progress. Wait, I will bishop here. You wait, king here, and then the king will enter. Then next move, I will enter with the king. To enter here, this is very difficult now. And this pass pawn also will make progress. I don't need the king going there. This pass pawn will do the job. Now check. Maybe here. Yeah, maybe I will take it, push this pawn, then take. And then you come back, push this pawn to a7 and collect. They can come here and collect it here. This is also should win. So whole idea is to create a pass pawn after the king f7, f4, and the break comes. All right. Hello, Mukund Agarwal. Kishore Naidu, king g5, correct move. The second diagram. Second diagram is very easy. King c5, pawn a6 d4, and bishop e5, and bishop a8. This is much easier. So please find a plan for white to win. Yes, Virabhadra, I already told that we have done this position before. But a revision is no harm, no harm. So concept, I want to revise certain concept. But when I ask a plan, nobody told me the plan. So what is this? That is why revision is necessary. When I asked a plan, nobody is telling the plan. The whole idea, the speed must come during a game. If you are confident of your end game skill and your concept is clear, then you can play much faster. You can say this is a good move, bad move, technically good move. The speed comes. When you play a blitz game, opening hardly matters. Any opening is okay. Your tactical ability, your strategical concept, and your skill in end game counts. So also in the classical means there's a time control of 2 hours each. Your speed will come if you are good in end game. What is the winning concept here? Yeah, Virabhadra, the correct concept, King b6. Now, now king will come, now attack, and now you just come here and pick up the bishop. Okay, just make a quick revision. Now king e4, king c7, bishop d7, and pawn c6 f3. So, simple. There are mixed players. I mean, this is a position I would give for 1400 and below. Players rating 1400 or below. How they should win this? White is winning, but how? You have to write a variation. In puzzle, you can say one move. Here, you have to write at least 2 3 moves. Method of playing, you should not write one move. F4, bf6, f5. Take a mistake. This is not the correct move. Your execution is wrong, Birabhadra. F4, bishop f6. Now you say f5. It is not correct. Not the best move. You are unnecessarily getting into some kind of stuff. So he will play here. You have to come here. So I don't think bishop f6 will come. When you play f5, we will come here. No, no. When you play bishop here, he will come maybe bishop here, bishop here, and then you play here. He will give you a hard time. So your concept is not correct here. So the concept is here. When you play, your analysis is wrong. You will play and you don't play this. This will give you a hard time, very hard time. So the correct move is when you play bishop h5, you have to come here. And then make sure your king comes and the pawn is sailing through. You have to write good move for both sides. Why should a player make a weak move? Tell me. Why you are making a wrong analysis? Why bishop f6? This is a bad move. Unnecessary. So he will play normally bishop here. And now this should be not correct move because king comes giving a draw, probably draw. So you should not do this. So the correct move is you should go king here. You have to write good moves for both sides. Again, on the side, देखो ke5, bh6, f4. Let me see his move. On the side says ke5, ke5. What is this? bf4. It says this. No, no. ke5. ke5. It is technically not correct. Technically, this is defective move. Why? I will play bishop. When you play, I will pin the pawn. Now I will pin the pawn. So you cannot. You have to come back. So if you come here, maybe I will come king. Now you come here, maybe here, bishop here, and now I will give you a hard time probably because the bishop is watching. So technically these are not correct moves. When there is a win in two, when you are winning in two moves, you are finding making hard. King e5, bishop here, pawn push, there is a pin coming. So and also when you play here, you are making weak move for opponent. Why should you do this weak move? You should come here. Now the correct move is this. A push is a bad move. The king will come. So these are what I mean is technically correct moves. Again, you are telling bishop f6. Why I should do bishop f6? Virabhadra, why I should bishop f6? Why you want to play bishop a target? To improve your game, you have to make analysis the correct moves for the defender also. Making a weak move for defender and winning easily is not correct. Now look here, the wrong analysis. Now this king here. Now he says what he says. Okay, no. Okay, all right. Bf6 is bad move. I will play here. So here, this is just I will play. And if you push this bishop, maybe king here. Okay, I go for next. When there is a simple win, when there is a simple win, you are making very complicated and giving chance to opponent. Okay, next. King e4, king c5, king e8, bishop e5, and bishop a8, a6, a7, d4. That's it. So white to play win. What is the plan here? What is the plan? Pransu Thakkar, Krivya Parmar, welcome. Ramakrishna, welcome. So what is the winning plan? तन्मय आज मेरा no, 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 not the correct move, not the correct move, not the correct plan. You cannot penetrate only. You cannot penetrate. The king will come here. Not working. The wrong idea. बिशप को वापस पॉन देके जाना ऐसा नहीं होता है. The plan is very clear. I will just queen this pawn. I will queen this pawn only. The bishop is tied down for the pawn. So how do I do it? How do I do it? So you come here. He will come. Now the point is you need to wait. You need to wait. So he will wait here. And now you come. You just wait. He will come. You wait. Maybe bishop here. Maybe bishop here. You wait. He will come. Wait here. Now he will come somewhere. Now you will wait. Maybe you come here, wait. And now he will come, you return. Now bishop here. Now you return. Now king here. And you just come, zugzwang it will come. Maybe this is enough. Maybe this is enough. Oh no. No, no, this is bad. Bad. This is bad. So maybe here, you just bishop here. Bishop here, whose move it is? Maybe here, you will play bishop here. Maybe king, bishop here, king. And now I think it is time to enter. Oh no, I cannot do that. I cannot allow bishop here because you will capture and no, you cannot do that. This is anyway winning. So here he will come, then bishop here. Just wait, bishop here, and now winning the game. Maybe here pawn push. It should win. Next I will enter and push the pawn. So this pawn itself will queen. This pawn itself will queen. The whole point is I have to regroup the pieces. I have to regroup the king to this side and bishop to this side, queen side. This is, and then king returns and winning. So what is the plan? So show me a win in 4 moves. I want to see that plan. What is winning in 4 moves? Let us see. Yeah, I'm going to the first move now. To start with, what will you do? How to win in 4 moves? I think you have to come to king to this side. Then only you can push the pawn. Your king must come to this point. Then only you can win. Then you can do with bishop. What? How are you winning? So you play king d6. King d6. King bf6. Okay. King. So what is the winning plan? Hmm? d5. Wonderful. d5. So it is forcing a capture. Wonderful move. So he has no choice. He has to take, and he should win the game. Yeah, this is possible. This is possible. Yeah. So I will analyze the game only after I finish the selected positions. Ramakrishna. This is Anand versus whom? Tapalo versus Anand. I will analyze this game after I finish this end games. This is also winning. Okay, coming to another one. King G5, King E6, pawn A6, A7, F4, Bishop E4, and Bishop F. Okay, this position. What is the winning plan for white? कैसा जीतोगे ये? Yes, yes. I have selected the positions. I have written the positions. I have written these positions and I am giving you diagrams from book only, from computer, from book. So king here. The idea is to enter. So you will play king. You give a check. Okay, king. You come here. Then bishop here. Maybe bishop here. Maybe bishop here. No, I think I will play bishop here rather. Bishop here. So you will wait. You will wait. No, he will wait. And then gradually we make progress. Gradually we will make progress. Because if you try later on, I'm going to throw the pawn and create a pass pawn. So this is anyway not working. And if you play bishop to a8, another plan is he can play king d7. And now if you come, he will try to go for the pawn. He will go for this pawn and this pawn. This is also not working. Why? For example, now maybe I can wait here. And when you come, king here. And when you come, king here. And when you come, king here is winning. You have to come here and collect. So this also does not work. I can come and create a zugzwang. Even imagine the king is here. Still king d7 will create zugzwang. King d7 now will create zugzwang. So anyway it is entering. Next king will come and collect the bishop. Or alternately you have to give this pawn. Then the pass pawn is created. No, this is okay. There is faster line by one or two move. It doesn't matter. So I think this is how this is planned. Either you take the pawn, I come here. There is no other plan. You have to bring the king and win. And other alternative, you can take the pawn and win. So king e5, king d8, bishop e6, and pawn a4 b5, h3, A7, G5. A7, G5, G7. Yeah, this is the position. Bishop coming where? There is a bishop here, man. There is a bishop here somewhere. Maybe bishop here. This position, white to play and win. You know, sometimes you become very casual. What is the winning plan? No, there is mistakes. There are possibility of mistake. That is why I'm giving the position that you do not make that kind of mistakes. The position is winning and the plan is clear. But execution, you may make a mistake. What should you do now? क्या करोगे अब? Ramakrishna says King F5. No, there is no winning plan here. The only plan, you have to create a pass plan. So the king should come quickly to this side, and then start pushing the pawn. So the king should come to this side and win. So this is the plan. Okay. So the king d6. He will do nothing other than just wait. He will mark time. King c6. Okay, he can come here. Then maybe bishop here. He will wait. Now the point is you need to do waiting move. Maybe here a5. Or maybe here he will play bishop king here back again. You come now, he comes here. Now is a critical moment. You need to find the correct plan. Maybe bishop here is correct. He will come here and now king. Suppose you come here, pawn push, and now bishop here and now winning the game. Okay, he will wait. He will wait. What to do now? You have to place the bishop ideally. The bishop has to be here. You will find out why. Now what should you do? Yes, I will do. But I want to do some end games. We have time for doing the exchange sacrifice. Birabhadra, we have time for that. We have time. Now, what to do? I am asking you a question now at the moment. White has ideally placed this king to create a pass pawn. He has placed the bishop in ideal square so that the bishop is watching d5 square. What to do now? No bg4. You have to create a pass pawn. This bishop is better placed. This is not correct move. Bishop is better placed watching the square. You will find out why. No waiting move. I will create a pass pawn. Why you have to wait? You have created everything ideally placed. What is the meaning waiting? You have to push the pawn. Now he will take it. Now it is bad to take. It is bad move because you cannot move further. The reason is now if you come here, the pawn remains pinned. And you come here, pawn push, king will come to c7. So this is the mistake. Here, pawn into pawn, you should not make this move. This is a bad move. Bad move. You will have I don't think there is no more win after this. There is no win. क्या करूं? हाँ, हाँ. Now the point is you have to create a pass pawn, like pawn into pawn. This is the winning. This is the winning. Now the reason I have placed the bishop so that when you push, I can take it. This is the point. That is why before pushing the pawn, you have to position the bishop at e2. You have to position the bishop at e2. This is the reason. And now pawn push. This is a mistake. I don't see winning plan is coming now. I don't see winning plan. Can he come? Because now you have to free. You can if you play this now. There is no winning plan. Your pawn is pinned, and if you come king a6, pawn push, then king c7. That is the reason you have to play a6 and win the game. And take now it is winning. Now you correct the bishop. This is not going to work. Now whatever you do, maybe b5. Then suppose you come, collect. Now you come here and now this is winning. Just say this is just winning. You come here, you will come. Still, you have to. There is a lot of work is done to be done. This is not that easy. Now maybe here. Just wait, wait. Bring bishop here, maybe bishop here, king here, king, maybe king, and then you enter gradually, gradually. Now king, now bishop here, and now block it. Force him to push the pawn. Now come here, again bishop. Once again, zugzwang, and they used to create pass pawn. This becomes a rook pawn. This becomes a rook pawn. That is the whole point. Unless you make a knight pawn, then it is a draw. So rook pawn is cannot win because of wrong color bishop. Wrong color. Forcing him into push. Other alternative, suppose you come like this to enter. Suppose instead of playing this move, instead of playing this move, suppose you enter here, this side. Let us say you go king. Now I will play bishop. You will wait. Now you wait here. Now bishop here. Now king here, and gradually I will win. This is winning. Because I will force the king out all the way. I will force the king will come and join it will win. So he has to go to king h8, and the process is to go and force it to a knight pawn. No, 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 no. Here, make it a knight pawn. If you go here, I will play bishop here, force the pawn to move. The same process will repeat. Same process will repeat. Now bishop here, now king. Again same process, forcing and winning. Okay. Hello, Moir bhai. Hello, Devam. So the next diagram I will go. King f4. Bishop g8. Pawn f5. Knight b6. g3 h4. Extra pawn should win. Still, though it is winning, easily winning, I want you to find a plan. Find a plan. Divya says pawn promotes on the dark square. It can be a draw. How can it be draw, Divya? Last diagram. No draw. I told that Divya, you will force it to a knight pawn. Not, I will make it a knight pawn and then I win. I will show you a diagram. Okay, I will show you a diagram how you can force to rook pawn to a knight pawn. I will show you a diagram. Okay, this is winning plan. What is the winning plan? You have a H passer. So you have to bring the knight to ideally coming to this point and then start pushing the pawn. Very simple. Give a check. Come here. Pawn push. Now this is winning because you are controlling. All control. Now if you move this, the point is I will give check and win. Now you attack, I will ignore the knight. I will ignore. So repeat hoga. If you come here, it is a repetition. I will ignore the knight. And then this king comes and winning the game. Right? The king is coming here. Or is it a draw? I think I am making some mistake. This is a wrong move. This is a wrong move. This is the correct move. See, this is a mistake. Why it is a mistake? He can play pawn push. On pawn into pawn, he can play bishop. And then he can go away. So giving me a hard time. Maybe still this is winning, but this is a much more easier thing to play king, safer. And next king will come, winning easily. Maybe this is also winning. So the whole point is he cannot play bishop g8. Here he cannot play bishop g8. So he will do some king move. But then in this case what I will do, maybe here I should play the knight move. And now Zugzwang will come. Zugzwang. Either you allow the king entry, you allow me king g5, or allow me to capture the pawn. Zugzwang. This is winning plan easily. So only thing you should notice that when bishop g8 is there, knight check and you surrender the knight. Otherwise you will repeat. You will keep repeating. Now you surrender the knight. When he attacks, you enter here, winning the game. Okay. Next. AB2 queen c to a4 h4 and kh7 queen g6 a5 a7 g7 h5. Okay, this is the right position and it is white to play. So I want you to think what is the assessment of the position. This position, what is your assessment? It is white to play. How do you assess this position? Okay, draw. How do you draw, Birabhadra? It's a draw. What do you do now? Okay, I agree it's a draw, but I want an execution. I agree. The judgment is correct, draw, but what will you do? Dekha, Birabhadra, you are making mistake. You are making a mistake. King a1 also draw. I think king a1 also draw. King a1 draw. King a3 draw. A1, if he gives here, now check will come. Now come here, once again repeat. Draw. Or alternatively you can go king a3 also. This is also a draw. Now comes check and comes again come here. Draw. But Virabhadra, there is a question I have to give you. Your answer, I am not convinced here. This is the correct move. Because after the move, this is now king a1, there is a defect here. King a1, there is a defect here. I will come, you give a check, I will come, you come. Now what will you do? It is lost now. This is the problem, king a1. King a3 is correct move. देखा वही position same दिखता है but it is not working. Now it is lost. King a1 is losing now. So this is the correct move, king a3. The point is, the point why king a3 draw. If king on a1 it is lost because I will play king h6. Okay, I will play king h6 now. Maybe just pawn push. Just pawn push. This is enough. Enough to win. Zugzwang. White is in Zugzwang now. So here the correct move is king a3. For example, king a3. Now you may give one more. Then I give a check. You come here. I will come. I have a move. I have a move. King queen b1. But in this variation, now queen b1 is lost because I will take and king this pawn will come. Okay. So you have to be very careful in your execution. The correct move king a3 draw, king a1 will lose. Okay, next. Next. King c1, king e4, bishop e1 and bishop f5. Okay, pawns. It is black to play. So what is your assessment of the position? It is black to play. Is it a win or it is a draw? Is this position is a win for black or can white draw the game? No, I have not played against Anand sir's mother. I met her, I had long discussion about Anand and all this thing, but I never played, never. Yeah, not D7, it is D2. It is D2, not D7. D2 sack. The point is, now if you come here, this is not winning. I will come, and now you come here. Now I will not go here. This is winning the game. Bishop here, pawn push wins. But here, if black does not find the plan, I will play again here. So this is not the correct plan for black. Black should play first here, king e3, king e3. And if you go here, king d2, you go somewhere here, you go move, sorry, king e2. Then whose move? It is black white to play. White will play. Then pawn push, winning the game, winning the game. Next pawn push is coming. You just come, pawn push is coming. Next king will come and push the pawn. So d2. It is not d7 Virabhadra and Ramakrishna. It is d2. Okay. D2. You are making wrong notation. and winning the game. Okay. What is your judgment about this position? I am asking you some elementary position which is instructive. Mikhail Tal said there is no harm in going through some elementary positions or elementary system, components, elements of end game. There is no harm. It's no harm. You should always go through sometime very quickly. I will tell you, I I always go, for your information, I always go through that basic endgame book once in 3 months. On principle, once in 3 months, I make a quick revision. About 1 or 2 days, I read because I know most of the 90% diagram I know by heart. 90%. So I just read them. I read them so that it is a revision. It is very important to have the basics in mind, very concept clear. So once every 3 months, I go through that Balasov's book. I like that. Excellent book. Quickly seeing this is the plan, this is the plan, this is the plan. Okay. Even that book, Panchanga's book, I like that book. It's a very good book. Okay, come on. This position. And what is it? Is it a draw or is it black is winning? It is I told you, it is white to move. White to move. Is it a draw or is it a win for black? Vishal Thakkar says black wins. Black wins anyhow, doesn't matter who. No, it is a draw. This is a draw. That is why I say it is very important to go through the elements revision. It is an elementary draw. I mean, always you should know this is a draw. White to play, draw. Black to play is winning. Black to play, black is winning the game. But white to play, it is a draw. No, 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 no. Anand's mother did not defeat him. You know, it is not defeat. I will tell you when I tell you, you know, Arati Ramaswamy became under 18 world champion. Girls. In the girls under 18, she became world champion. She is wife of Grandmaster R.B. Ramesh now. Okay, they are very nice. Both are very nice couple. So when Arati Ramaswamy became under 18 world champion, they took her to Anand. Then the casual game, Anand played. Anand just slipped a move and he reset the move. That means made a slip means it is a loss. You just give. So he should reset the push. That means she did not beat Anand. This is not. Anand's mother played. Okay, I give quick. Okay, now I want to know how this is winning. Let us check it out. How this is winning. It is not winning for black. White to play can draw the game. So how it is a draw? I will play knight. I will play NB2. Now, if you try to come here, knight check will come. This is a easy draw. Easy draw. Now, no matter you go, I will going to control the pawn. So that means you cannot go king e3. You have to push the pawn. You have to play push the pawn. This is correct. This is not going. Or you come here. This is just check and easy draw. Easy draw. The pawn reaches sixth rank, also draw. All I need the pawn. Okay. So this is also a draw. So he has to push the pawn. Okay. Push the pawn. Then knight here. He has to push the pawn. Knight here. He has to push the pawn. And it is a draw. The point is the king cannot come to the squares because there is a fork. There is a fork. The king cannot come here. Knight is watching the square. Knight is watching. Knight is watching the square. That means there is a wall. Now white has created a wall. The king cannot come to any of the square. To attack the knight, you have to come like this. You have to come like this. One, two, three, three move. And I will come here, and then you have got 4, 5, 6 moves. That means black has to capture the knight in 6 moves. By that time, this king will not do. ये माला जापक नहीं करेगा, हैं? राम नाम नहीं करेगा ये king आ जाएगा इधर. 6 moves, the king will straight come to this point, and then when you capture, or the king will come. Maybe I am going the wrong diagonal. Maybe king will come and then straight come to this point. Draw. This is draw only. So after now you cannot attack. You have to come here. Now h2, knight f2, h2. Okay. Then you will play king. Now you come here. You cannot come. All this is guarded. This is a wall. So you have to come. So king. You have to come. King. You have to come. Knight. You have to attack. Or you come here. Doesn't matter. Draw. Remis. So this is the drawing plan. So here NB2 is a draw because you need to push the pawn. Then knight here. You need to push attack. And now king comes. King cannot come. Any of the square, it is a draw. Check. And the knight is watching. That means आपको 1, 2, 3 यहाँ आएगा तो बाद में 4, 5, 6 move. But that time I am reaching F. Draw. Let us see now some end games. These are elementary, basic end games. I want to go quickly. Now this position, it is a elementary concept is there. The position is winning, but you should not play very little bit unusual chess. Now the king is coming faster. The king is coming quicker. So you should come king. King. Now give the knight. There is no other plan. The knight has to go there. Other squares will lose. So here. Now give the pawn. This is the point. You come here, it's a draw. You come here, he will come. And you come, he will wait. You come. Stalemate हो जाए. You will be stalemate. Just stalemate. Draw. That is why you have to consider the knight also and the pawn also. And the pawn also. The opposition. Black cannot maintain the opposition in king pawn and king. No more opposition. The pawn is blocking the path. No more winning. Black is lost. No more draw. Whatever you do, it is I will win the game. Winning. So this is concept. Yes, Birabhadra, I told you I am only repetition. There are lot of viewers who have not seen this. So I make repetition for them. There are two category. One is below 1500, one is above 1500. So elementary positions, I think this position is for above 1500 because nobody will give the knight and also the pawn. The concept must be clear. Hello, Parth Kuntal Raval. This is a elementary concept, a checkmate. So king here and now pawn push, you will put a mating net. And now this is a checkmate. So basically mating net with little material. typical concepts. So a player should know that there is a betting net is available. What about this position? That if the wrong color, the bishop is wrong color. If the king reaches here, it is a draw. It cannot reach. He cannot reach because after pawn push, bishop stops. There is a wall. Wall has been created. Now king comes, you stop, and you push the king all the way, winning the game, winning all the way. So a quick revision of elementary things. Why to play and win? Should not take more than 1 minute for this. If you take more than 1 minute, that you then you need to study. You are taking more time means you are not thorough with these positions. H6 is a draw. If you play H6, it is a draw. Dekha, making a mistake. Making a mistake. Find the correct move. Try again. BF5 also is a mistake. BF5 also mistake. H6 is a mistake. That is why you need to. Yes, Aum Dasai, correct. Bishop E6 is the only correct move. This is the only correct move to win. Now king here. And now you will just win the game. Bishop here. And now winning. Winning. But unless you play B6, it's a draw. If you play H6, it is an easy draw. Suppose you do this, the king comes. Now you are entering, draw, cannot do. And if you play BF5, also draw. If you play BF5, suppose here, this is also a draw. Then king comes. Now pawn push, king will enter. That is the reason you play bishop to E6. That is the reason BF6. And now here you push the pawn. Push the pawn. Now king will come. Now make a wall. A wall has been created. Now you come here, bishop wins. You come here, the king comes. So you need to see these are elementary things. But if you are not knowing, then you will commit errors. That is why it is necessary to make some revision sometime. Okay, I go to another one. This is actually the combination is betting setup with little material and coming to the center. Now you come and try to catch the pawn. He will come. Now you come here threatening to catch the pawn. Once you come, the pawn is lost. So you have to push. Once again, you come here, threaten the pawn. Once I come here, I will catch. He'll push. But now he's in a mating. By that time you queen, it is a checkmate. This is that Dibya asked me. No, no, this is a different position. The point is there is some tactics. The bad king situation. Black king situation is badly placed. That is why it is lost. Normally knight and queen are better combination, but here bishop and queen is working. The pawn push, the queen. Now it is losing. The check is here. You cannot come. Bishop check wins. No, you cannot come. Bishop check will pick up the queen. So you cannot come here. It is a checkmate. So you cannot come. You cannot come. You have to come here. Then this check wins. The point is, king can never go to this diagonal. This diagonal he cannot go. A square will come. You cannot go to the squares. So only move. Again only move. Again, only you can't go here. Only move, and then that leads to checkmate. So these are typical king situation. Okay, king situation. White to play and win. बड़े से बड़े प्लेयर चकमा खा जाते हैं. So we should always be humble to learn elementary things. For example, I will show you some great legend players. They have made mistakes. I will show you those games. क्या कर रही है ये बोलता है वीरभद्र सिंह. Yeah, this is last diagram. Okay, this diagram is different. White to play and win. So somebody you have to answer. These are elementary questions. Please be fast. Be fast. Yes, this is correct answer. The correct answer. Excellent. Congratulations, Birabhadra Singh. No, normally the players goes to this point. These are bad things. Tempo will come. Now this is winning. This is winning position. Now comes king. He comes push. He will come push. Now this is the point. The bishop is ideally placed. Made a wall. This to make a wall. And the king will take care. The pawn push king will take care. When you push the pawn, king is enough. I'm in the square. Very much in the square. Enough. Now you have to move and then pawn queens. So BB4, very ideal move. Okay. Oh yeah, next. This is winning because normally you cannot convert it to a knight pawn, but you can capture the pawn and drive the king only. The method is now you come here. Now the king is driven all the way. All the way I will drive. So king. Now bishop. The only move king. C4. King. Only move. Now king. And now king b5. Pull the bishop. So by that time you come and capture, you come here. I'm going to capture and I have time to come here block. I have time. Block. Block. Now the pawn will sail. All the wall has been created. This pawn is. So this is a plan that you have time when you have cut up. But the diagram, suppose the king is here, it is a draw. It is a draw. You cannot win this. You can drive the king. You can drive the king, but you will not have time to capture the pawn and again come back. You can drive the king only up to here. So there will be no time to capture the pawn. Because it is here, you are able to catch and winning. Okay. This is a win because it is a element of tactics. Element of tactics. The placement of king counts. The king is an ideal place. Sorry, the king is an ideal place so that you win the game. You push the pawn c5. Now play bishop to e6. A pass pawn. Sixth rank. E6, 7, 7. Queen, queen. But the placement of king. I will decoy the king to this bad diagonal. I will decoy the king to the bad diagonal. Give a queen c3 check. He cannot come. So he will go here. But then this check forced him to go to e4 and picking up the queen. So the placement of king counts a lot in king pawn ending, in queen pawn ending. This is also elementary, but I want you to know how to win this game. Please somebody suggest quickly. Many end games, we should know the basic concept. What is the winning concept here? What is the winning concept here? Bishop g1, correct me. The main idea, black wants to exchange. He has two pawns, so he wants to exchange the pawn. We should prevent that going to a winning king pawn endgame. Many endgames we convert to a king pawn endgame. So bishop g1 is correct. Now bishop stopping. The pawn c3 is coming. Stop. Now bishop and surrender the bishop. A winning king pawn endgame. You have to take. Now helpless. Winning. Many endgames we convert to a king pawn endgame. This is, you have to force the pawn. You have to force this pawn to push so that a knight pawn will be coming. Unless you create a knight pass pawn, it's a draw. Wrong color. The bishop is wrong color. How to do that? You create a zugzwang. Now if you come to other side, I will play bishop here. Waiting. Zugzwang. It will lead to mate. So he will rather go to the corner. He will rather go, but then force. The king has no move, forcing the pawn push. But now it's the knight pawn. It is winning. So I will sacrifice the bishop. Just winning is it. Winning. This is one second elementary. I told you there are two group of players watching. So the elementary thing is give the bishop here as one. So give this and this. And now also you have to play carefully. Don't go to bad squares. Go to correct square. The whole point is a check can come. No, that e4, e3 check will come. So go to the correct square. Now this would have been a check. If king was here, it would be a check. That is why now winning the game. It is winning. Elementary win. Check, 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 and king. Okay, okay. Next, I think I have finished the end games. Okay, I will show the Anand Apollo game as you wanted. Then I will go to this wrong color bishop end game. I think I will have bishop exchange sacrifice. हम बाद में देखेंगे दोपहर को. Where is that Anand Tapalo? It should be over here. So what was the year? He said. What is the year? Anand Tapalo. Year is 1999. Okay. Tapalo. Tapalo Anand 99. 98 it is. Anand Tapalo 98. कहाँ मिल रहा है अभी? Yeah, I guess it should be here. 2005. Okay, maybe I search this way. Player. Then I have to go Tapalo. 99. Yeah, I think this is the one you are talking. Where is this Tapalo? I'm not getting 99. Is it 98 or 99? Oh, Tapalo Anand. That is why I'm not getting. It is Anand is black. Okay, okay. All right, all right, all right. That is why I'm not getting. It is Anand black. Yeah, this is the game. I'm looking for Tapalo Anand. It is Anand Tapalo. Okay. So the notes is by Anand only. Basically, these lines are not sound lines. I would say here NF3 B2 is a good line. Knight F3 B2 castle. Short line is probably the best line here. NF3 B2 castle. The other line is to put H4. Here, here, Knight F3 B2 castle H4. This is also a good line. This is also good. H4, H5, then C4, and now E6 and C3 with a good game. It is a mistake to take this. It is a mistake to go for the pawn. This is a mistake. Now the rook will come. So here he can play c5 with the idea now the rook will come. The queen is trapped actually. Suppose you play here, the rook will come and queen takes pawn. Maybe here knight e2 and then bishop coming here and b4 rook coming. The queen is anyway trapped. So you should not grab that pawn. So h4 h5. This is a simple move. h4 h5. No, h4 h5 c4 and you can play knight f3 b2 good move. You can play nd b3 good move. Here this is also good move. Here knight d2 idea knight b3. This is good moves. But I do not approve that this is rash. This is basically trappy line. G4. The idea that white wants to play knight here and then h4 h5 and give Saturn the position. This is the idea. Now his white plan is to play h4 and then threaten when he comes here he want to Saturn. This is the plan, but it is bad. Correct move. You cannot take c2 is hanging. The c2 pawn is hanging. So you have to come. There are now two center pawns. That the point is you will have two center pawns. You cannot unpass. The bishop will return. You cannot unpass. Bishop will return. So only move. Now this is enough compensation. All this has been sold by Karpov also. I mean that full compensation for the piece. Now this pawn is going to fall. Now after that it terrific center and the bad king situation. I think it is more than enough compensation. जरूरत से ज्यादा compensation है पीस के लिए. What a pawn chain is there. Fantastic. Development also behind. These are bad passive moves. You should not. The pieces must be free. This is a greedy move, not at all good idea. So free. You are welcome to take that pawn. Now, if you take that pawn, that you will have that all development complete, and queen is getting a trap. Threat of trapping the queen. You better run. Fantastic position. So there is no time. Underdeveloped already. So if comes development, oh, this is anyway it is lost. Whatever you do, you can now here play CD4. You are inviting knight to come. So I would say that it is not that black has played brilliantly. White has chosen a dubious variation. Okay, you may show some white wins with G4, but I do not recommend such rash lines. Please analyze this game. Okay, so I would say this all this thing has been shown. All this has been shown by Karpov. So this is Anand annotates. Anand says now queen is 6. It's good move. Now Anand says despite his two pawn advantage, black still has to find a way to develop queen side. Anand says ND7. Anand's comment funny enough. Black just has to toss the piece that he recovered. It's enough. This is a ridiculous position for white. Now he is unable to complete development. Now he wants to play desperately. He should have played CD4, which is anyway bad. After CD4, this is anyway good position. Fantastic position. Anyway, mating attack is coming. So he played B3. Outplayed already. Already outplayed. Over. When you give peace play, Anand that is best. What are the Anand's strong points? Let me tell you. Anand's strong point that he has an extraordinary memory. So while while playing a game, he quickly recollects the strategic concept. In this position, this was the plan. This was the plan. So very quickly recollects the strategic idea. That was also with Fisher. In the back of the mind, they have like a small mini computer is fixed. Back of the mind. So they quickly recover that this is the position, this is the plan. That is one point. The second, Anand is also very good in tactics. He was at his element. You give him this play, practice, attack, very quick, very, very quick. And that too, correct variations. Not unforced long series of unforced lines, no. Correct lines. Somebody told that he is better than Anand in tactics, in calculation. So I will not tell the name. Anand, I told Anand that he says that he is better than you in tactics. Anand smiled and said, a series of unforced moves. Series of unforced moves. I got it. I know, Virabhadra. I saw your video also. I know, but anyway, just it is okay. I think there is something wrong with the computer. The other laptop is working well. Okay, so this is just gone. Now I will tell you. I selected some positions opposite color and middle game. The bishop plays an important role in middle game. You have to sometimes sacrifice a pawn to open the diagonal and color complex. Basically, it is color complex. Now, this position, I will skip the opening and middle game. Now, white has to white has an advantage of color complex. The position it is only one pawn, opposite color. Suppose you put rooks on the board, it is very difficult. You remove the queens, you bring rooks, it is very difficult. But queens on the board, that mating threats will come. Now the plan is you have to bring this pawn and then play g5, g6. So this is the only method. Otherwise, it is a draw only. And now start moving. This is the only plan. There is no perpetual check. One or two checks will come. Go. And another check, no check position. Now he will put the queen in the center and mating threats will come. The queen is stuck now. The queen is stuck for the defense and this will come. Back rank, all these things. Continuously we have to watch back rank and g7. If you come here, it is a mate in two. Mate in two. So only move and pawn check and bishop check. Finish. Finish. Now you come here. How do I finish this game? Here he checks, he resigns, but what happens this? I think this should win the game because now this break is also possible. This check should win. You cannot come here, then queen f7 check, and you come here, then bishop check. It should win the game. You cannot come here, this side, lost. So the whole point is color complex, and now one more positions I'll give you. 10 positions are selected. here. Now, this is an easy draw. The position white can never win because the bishop is watching this and he can queen can come. There is no win. There is no pawn break. Nothing will happen. All you have to do, just put the queen here and wait. Black has to just put the queen and king g8, king h8, king coming, just waiting, marking time. The pawn can never queen and the white queen is never free. All you need king here. But notice a player gives a wrong concept. Okay, this is some way back 1999. Black is a good player. Myself was a good player, but he gives wrong. I mean here he played queen. Now all you need the queen here, but he exchanged queen and lost. This is losing now. Now the point is the king is entering. The king is far away. This is fast, fast, quick, over. So I will tell you there are similar errors done by great player in one of the careless games somewhere. So opponent made some, I don't remember who is the other player, maybe Nasdorf or somebody or whatever. He made such a simple error like this. So these are the typical errors. And here also, now also it is a draw. Believe me, still it is a draw. But still again Black made a mistake. You have to free the you have to free the pawn to push. Okay, this is still a draw. Now king g4 draws. This is an easy draw. The king has to come. Now the king has to come here. That's all. Wrong color bishop. The bishop wrong color. I need to enter here. This is an easy draw. King here. Nothing will happen. You come here. I will attack. You come here. I will come. And now next I will push the pawn and enter. Draw. So once again he makes an error. Instead of playing this, he plays this king move. Pawn push. This is lost. So just see this is typical errors. This is typical error. Why this is lost here? Why f4 is losing? This is no. I go to the further. Further. Here this is a draw. And why this is lost? Why it is losing? This is simple win because I will not allow the king to come. I will just play h4. Lost. This is means terrible. Terrible. It is very painful that totally theoretical turn position. King here draw and after this move, careless finish, game over. Now I will come here. I will just come here is enough to win. You come here, bishop. I will take the pawn and sack. King pawn ending lost. Okay, the question is bishop a4 or somewhere that position, it doesn't matter. So there are typical mistakes players do. This is he became a grandmaster later. Okay, this player year 1989. Okay, 1989. Not old game. It's a comparatively more modern game. So here, okay, he wants to occupy the diagonal now. Next, and now it is winning position. Now it is winning. Check, 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 and now you have to just give a mate threat. Now the whole point is check and king h7, then tempo on the queen and checkmate. I mean, you cannot defend the mate. But actually, this position could have been a draw. So a player should not go to bad squares. Okay. Typical errors. This is Robert Hubner Khalifman. To both are great grandmasters. I will go to the typical situation. From here onwards, I will show you. So here, two bishops are there. Now, even though it is opposite color, still there is some chance. Now, this is a mistake. A mistake. You should not weaken that white square so badly. The position, it is better for black. But after this, it is horrible. Total exposed white square. He could have played here queen f4. I think this position is very difficult. Queen exchange, I don't see winning is coming easy because this pawn is going to fall. After queen exchange, now the point is both the pawns are target for each other. It should be a draw only. The b6 pawn, a5 pawn, r square. You take, you will collect a pawn, opposite color. But instead, bad move. This will now get into trouble. Always, this will hound him, the ghost. This will hound him. Entry. Anyway, mating attack. Even though the other side is entering. This should win now. He will not be able to defend the white squares. In Fischer-Spassky match 1972, third game, same, the color complex game. Color complex, Fischer won the game. You can refer that game, third match game, Fischer-Spassky, which I have already discussed once. Another one I will go. So these are typical errors players should avoid. The role of opposite color bishop in middle game. Karpo Anand. Anand was virtually winning this game. I will go to the positions. No point in showing this position. Now, this position, okay, I can show little bit earlier also. Anand played here. Good move. Very good move. Completely destroying the castle position of the white king. Okay, e4 does not work because after knight into pawn, I have got king side play. Opposite color bishop has come. Very well played. Now idea queen b7, queen f3, mating attack. This is the mistake. Typical errors that players do. Now the pawn, he is trying to create a pass pawn. Opposite color bishop creating a pass pawn in end game. But here the middle game finish. Here this is just finishing the game. Now the simple threat I am giving a here, there he will or here he will not be able to defend both this point. Mate and the bishop. Very well played. Mate threat gone. No more threat by white can be created. Zugzwang, it is a practical Zugzwang. Whatever you do, you play weight, then queen here. Practical running into Zugzwang. Queen is statue, king is statue. Now queen side pass pawn is coming. Finish, the game is over. But typical error. Even at you see Anand, it was also not bad. Now 2730, Anand was already 2650 that time. And that was match. The winner will go to play Kasparov. This is a typical error. Nicely played. Why I should take the pawn? Why I should take the pawn? Here. Now I will block that pass pawn. No more win. No more pass pawn possibility. And now forced. And this is now no more win. The king will come out now. Beautifully played. Another lovely move by Kato. It should be drawn up. So there are chances, that opposite color bishop, that the king position matters a lot. Color complex. Maybe if there is time, I will show Spassky Fischer third game also. So this was played in 1967. Okay. I mean, opening a diagonal here. I will go to the position. No so long game. I will go to the direct position. Time running out. Opening a diagonal. White squares. This is the point. The pawn sack has been given, and now the white squares will completely dominate. Lost. The position, it is winning. Gurevi Jusupov is white. Opposite color bishops are there. Queen and bishop. But there are pass pawn, and black king is more vulnerable. Continuously the threat on h7 will come. Bishop e4 is winning now. So you have to give check. You threaten on f3. Must. Queen g6 is the threat now. So you have to be on saddle. Over. Over. One check will come. One check will come. That's all. If you give queen check, then king to h5 or king to h3, no check position. King to h5 also no check. So lost. Cannot take back rank. Back rank. Over. Now pawn will start moving. So there is opposite color. I think I will wind up the session one more two, and then Fischer's Spassky third game. I forgot to keep that. So here, Lau, the Grandmaster Lau is from Germany. So here, black has the upper hand. All keep the king in black square. Winning. This position also completely lost. The king position matters a lot. The queen side is 3-2, it's okay. But there is no problem. But this position is lost. Okay, few more moves. If you take one more pawn, will go. Queen exchange will fall one more pawn. Or you face the middle game. Pawn push will come. Oh, on this pawn h4 will win. You exchange the queen, 5 versus 3 it will come. How many? One or two more? Okay, maybe this is not that or opposite color. I will just give. I think it is Kasparov Huseman. Maybe I will show that GH4, this position. I will show Fischer Spassky to wind up this subject here. Wrong color. Fischer Spassky third game. Here, this is the one. So this is the most active move. A move which is not good, but Fisher wanted to surprise all openings. So, I mean, later on, Gligoric found the correct way to play for white. The ugly structure is designed. Now black has bishop pair 1, and he will start advancing the pawn. Objectively, this is a bad position for black. So the double pawn is gone. So I will go to a position where exchange everything. Already Fisher has played got easy equality, maybe little better game. This is bad. This is bad. Knight a2 and knight b4 and white better. So a pass pawn has been created. Now there is no plan. So you have to go to endgame. So waiting, no plan. So go to endgame. So look into take opposite color. Now this position, even though the material factor is not so important, the king position counts a lot. This is worse compared to this. He can give only one move, threat, that's all. One move. And now queen pinning. Gradually, now one pawn will fall. C3 is coming. Now if king e1, then queen coming there and the other side is coming. Now I'm having the threat. Now my threat is to play bishop here. So lost. The position is one pawn gone, and now Fischer won the game here. No, I think the game was adjourned here. Something bishop d3, bishop d3 check. This was an adjourned game, adjourned position. No matter whatever you do, it is lost. Whatever you do, the game is lost. For example, after bishop d3, king e1, and now he plays queen into pawn. The only move. Now bishop d4, then queen b1 check will come. So king e1 you cannot play. And if you play king d2, the queen c2 check will pick up the bishop. So these are the problems of opposite color complex. And played at very highest level. But by the way, please don't follow. This is a bad move. You know, then Grigoric found the refutation for this. This is not a good position. I think Timan Grigoric went on after the match. Grigoric beat him. I think Timan or who is that player? I don't remember. Probably Timan. Okay. Hello, Tirtha Saha, how are you? So my point is the bishop of opposite color in middle game plays a decisive role. If you have initiative, the opponent's extra piece is useless. When you have initiative in opposite color and color complex, opponent's extra piece plays no role. It is worse than a pawn. So that is what I wanted to just demonstrate. So in the afternoon session, I will go for that exchange sacrifice on c3 and some concepts of middle game. Okay. Thank you very much, friends, being with me. Sabkamara Namaskar. See you at 2:30. Take care. Enjoy weekend today.